Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Prophecy of Pendor Mountain Blade Warband, where, I don't know, we're in a bit of a tough situation. Kingdom of Silence a little bit stronger than I had anticipated. They've now besieged Shieldstorm Keep. I'm hoping that the Nord will keep them busy until we arrive, because it's a bit of a journey for us to get all the way over there from Foxstead. I'm not concerned about Brown Herald at the moment. I don't know why they're doing so slow, but I can't really wait. Deshar have declared war against Scion. Thank God. That might help us out here a little bit. I need to keep... Oh, there's quite a few of you here, mind. Hi, guys. Is King Ulrich here? He is here. I'm hoping the Deshar will get involved, and then that will buy us some time. Anson is going to struggle there. I don't know why he stopped. So Anson's probably dead here. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. What we can probably do, though, Anson will buy us time to get inside Shieldstorm, I think. We could maybe take out Aelfwin here. I think Aelfwin might be the Marshal. That might work in our favour. Anson might have done us a favour here overall. We'll go for a Pendor Foot Knight. They're quite fun. If we can take out Aelfwin, that would work in our favour. What I want to do quickly is drop off... Oh no, Shieldstorm's not mine. Fine, we'll take out Aelfwin, who's Marshal. Surrender or die. But I think he's the Marshal, which means that the siege would no longer continue, because I think the Marshal has to lead it, if I remember correctly. I might remember incorrectly, we'll have to see. But one way to find out, I suppose. Infantry just spread out a little bit, please. I'm glad that the Deshar and Scion are at war. That'll buy us some time for sure. I still haven't seen our Wyvern Wardens out on the field just yet. They are quite low down the troop tree, so I suppose that makes sense. Some of these Raiding Cross Plague Wardens look pretty similar, but they're not the same. Look at that. Silver Mist Rangers standing up there. We do have quite a few Silver Mist Rangers. I didn't realise we had so many, to be honest. I mean, this plus the Pendor Black Archers will do very well. Cavalry charge, because I want to keep their cavalry busy, please. Although these are Marlion horsemen, which could be problematic. As we've seen before, they can be very, very strong. Infantry charge. Oh, these Marlion troops are going to hurt. But he is the Marshal, if I've understood this correctly. And I want him off the field. Because then the Siege of Shieldstorm, I don't think, continues. Which is important to me. Archer's going to have to charge now as well. Let's do what damage we can here. We've got a lot of troops with us. We will lose quite a few troops here, but we'll just have to deal with it. It's the way of these things, really. I'm not sure if that happened. Oh, I saw that coming, but I couldn't get out of the way in time. How are we doing? Oh, it's quite even, actually. That's not as good as I would have hoped, perhaps. I think once we've dealt with their cavalry, I think the rest we will be able to defeat, I would think. And actually, our troops are just wounding, their troops are dying, which is important. I'm hoping these halberdiers will do well against the Marlion heavy cavalry, but I don't think there's any Marlion cavalry left now. Maybe one or two, but I think the majority is just going to be infantry now. Either melee or ranged. Come on, lads. We could definitely do with a bit more cavalry personally, but usually our vassals can fill the role of having cavalry, I find. I must say, for such an old game, this game is very impressive at having each of these units individually attack and have their own path and their own kind of decision. For sure there's some problems, and the pathing isn't always perfect, and the decisions they make aren't always perfect, but for such an old game, I do look on it very fondly indeed. Yeah, we are now starting to pull away. 24 dead is not great, but if it prevents Shieldstorm Keep from being besieged and potentially taken, then it's worth it. And we can always get more Pendor Black Archers. If the Silver Mist Halberdiers go down, we can always sub them out for other Spearmen or something like that. It's just these Longbowmen back here we need to deal with now. But I think our Pendor Black Archers will do some good work. Although some of them are dying for sure. But we've taken out Elfwin, who is good. He's a good lord. Eventually I'd like to bring him on side. But we're just a little bit boxed in which castles we can take at the moment. But there we go. 29 renown. Not too bad. You are free to go, which is annoying. I shouldn't let you go, but I think I have to. Just for the long-term benefits, I would say. It would be worth it. Hopefully I don't come to regret it further down the line. We'll see. 48 heretic minions, but I can't take them. Can't take any of those troops, in fact. It's unfortunate. I would love to take in some of those troops, but it's just not feasible for us. Imperial Guard, Heavy Horse Archers. Oh, just like the Wyvern Wardens are involved there. That's interesting. We'll move them up a little bit. 1300 in Shieldstorm I think we can probably manage, to be honest. We'll wait here for some time. Hopefully Little Durin can get away. Anson's been taken prisoner. I might just let my lords go home for the time being, because I feel like they're going to be stuck here. Lethal Durin, no. We really need the Shah to do something useful here. Yeah, they're all going home. Good. Strength up, skills up, proficiency's up. That's good. Please tell me you increased the crossbow proficiency. You did. Not by much, but by enough. Welcome back. And then I'm going to send you straight back out to do some more training. Because eventually we'll have to start increasing their skills through money, but I don't want to do that just yet. Right. Just pop to Ethos momentarily. Any prison break here? Cravald's here, that's good. So these prisoners, any troops for me? Mettenheim Company, yes please. I want to do the Baccus Nobles to get some adventurers. Adventurers are strong cavalry, there's no reason for us not to take some of them. Especially when they become hero adventurers, that's even better. Mettenheim adventurers just gives us a few more frontline infantry, so I'm not complaining. I want to see if I find Agathon Legatus while we're... Yep, peace agreement, absolutely, thank you. Good. That gives us time to do things. And maybe go back in against the Empire. It also means that Anson is released, so he can go get some troops back. And now that we've given Donovan Almera, none of our lords should be angry, which is good. Of course, we lost Sarlion, but we kind of expected that to happen. Oregon cost us 600. But probably not all those troops will be spectacular. Let's just go have a look in Rella again, because Rella was where a lot of the Empire troops are holding out. Whereas Imperator was 424, that's concerning. Pendor Baccus Empire troops have pieces expired. Well, they're still pretty strong in there, for sure. Where's Agathon Legatus? I want to ask him something. Should be close to Savador Castle. It's not too far away. We came out of that fight with Sarlion not too badly, to be honest. That could have been a lot worse. Rimus, God, I'd like to speak to as well. Because you like me. Not quite enough. Agathon Legatus, you definitely like me. Do you have any tasks for me? You want me to do something at Bulliger? Absolutely. Because the more I can get Agathon Legatus on the side, the more likely he will come and join me. Should be very useful indeed. Lara's been besieged by Sarleon. Interesting. We can maybe take that off them. The only concern I have then is that we'd be inviting the Deshar to attack us, so we don't want that to happen. Is the Empire at war? No. We'll wait till they're at war and then we'll push in. We just need to wait here till morning. We should also get all our troops upgraded. We have some regular infantry. And now we need to go to village centre. It might still be a bit too early in the morning though. We'll just wait till later in the day. Noon, that should be fine. A little bit. Go to the village centre. That's the one. We just need to find the suspicious man, which I do sometimes struggle with, but hopefully he'll make himself known without too much issue. Because he does always look a little out of position and odd. And this just helps our relation with Agathon Legatus, who's such a high quality lord. He's well worth having. Hello there. Nervous man. We'll just pull back, and then we'll shoot you in the head. There you go. Please receive 7 damage, but nothing we can't handle. Oh, hi there. You've done it for me. Right. Riva, call the banners. I wasn't going to go for you, and I wasn't going to go for the Empire just yet, but so be it. We might be able to bring some of the Empire Lords on the side, which would be good. Lord Roland doesn't tend to follow us actually on campaign, I've noticed. Lord Donovan, are you going to follow us? Are we too... Is the problem that we're too controversial? No, we're not. What are you and your men doing? No, you need to follow me, please. The same for you. I don't know where they're going to go for. Maybe Wolven or Shieldstorm. Pagunda? Oh, they'll go for Maris, of course. I forgot about Maris. Let's get over that. Oh, I should have expected that, really. Oh, goodness, there's a lot of you. Hello there, Livia Stux. We'll come for you first. I don't really want to fight you in a village, but fine. I don't like fighting in villages because you rely on peasants too much. And I don't want to do that, but hopefully the archers can do some work here. We're going to need our archers to carry us here. I can't remember Maris Castle very well. There's a lot of Empire troops coming for us, though. Not necessarily here, but at Maris, so we have to watch out. Oh, you've got some Shadow Legion troops. That could be problematic. Right, infantry cavalry going to have to charge, I think. I'm not thrilled that this is why I don't like fighting in villages. You have a lot of farmers, and they're just not useful for anything. Yeah, just look how many of them are dying already. We do have Lord Anson with us, though, which is something, I suppose. Shoot you. Shoot you. Right, another wave is coming in. Right, infantry, pull back. I guess after the first couple of waves, the infantry and cavalry will mostly be our troops, not the town militia, which would be better. Shoot you. Try shoot you. Right, pull back, we'll wait for the next wave. We are definitely doing better, it's just not the way I like to fight, to be honest. I would have appreciated a couple more weeks between a Scion peace treaty and an Empire invasion. But my hope is that even if we lose Maras, we can swing it back in our favour later. You need to die, that Empire Knight. No! I saw you shooting at me. Infantry, cavalry charge. Oh, okay, we're knocked out. I was spending too much time telling my troops what to do. We might lose Maras, but we might be able to retake it. We don't seem to have a lot of lords with us, is the only concern I have. We've only got Donovan because we told him to come with us. And I did see quite a strong group of troops outside Maras. The question is, I don't know how many troops Anson has put inside Maras, and I can't remember if Maras is one of those castles which is easy to defend or hard to defend. I honestly can't remember. It's not one we tend to fight in very often. We'll have to see. I'd like to try get Agathon Legatus by himself, because then we might be able to bring him over to our side. And then we can give him whatever kind of land we get. We can give him a piece of land. Because then we'll have his Shadow Legion Centurions with us, and that will just be very useful overall. This Empire Mortal's doing very well. Empire... Possibly Empire Gladiator, I think, actually. He's not a mortal. I don't like the fact that our Sylvanus Rangers are charging forward. But we are winning this fight, which is good. Only 4 dead for us, but quite a few dead in the village, but so be it. Right, 25 renown. Leave us stuck, you are my prisoner. Take what we can here. Take you, we'll leave those for Anson. Speaking of which, let me speak to, I guess, Frederick. Do you have any troops for me? Be very useful. Much none great swords, sure. They'll probably die, but they're pretty good frontline troops. How many outside Maras, and how many troops inside Maras is probably more important, to be honest. I don't want to actually go into Burgundy. I should have really expected Maras. 400. Ooh. King Ulrich is here with a lot of troops, and someone else has a lot of troops as well. Someone has that 390. I wonder if the best thing we can do is go besiege Origar. Oh, Levistax escaped. Really? If we besiege this, they might abandon the siege of Maras to come and defend it. Or we could just take it. Anson, Bodis, Donovan. Have you got anyone else with us important? No, we might just need to go now. Oh, but it's the annoying castle. It's the really frustrating castle. Fine. We're not going to do that for the time being. I don't think we will succeed. Maras Castle will fall for sure. So let's pull back. We'll retake Maras momentarily once they bugger off. We'll pop into Ethos quickly. Yeah, we lost Maras. Donovan's going to go home, but being replaced by Rain. I suppose that's better than nothing. I would honestly prefer to have Donovan over Rain, but what can you do? 16 troops, we don't have space for them. Mercy Armor Crossbowman, how expensive are you? Fine, whatever. Question is, where are they going to go attack next? That's my concern, really. Hero Adventurer. It's been a while since we've had one of those, that's for sure. Right, let's go deal with Maras. Oh, where's Kairos Ducks here? It's annoying. I didn't want Kairos to deal with Kairos Ducks. Where was the Dread Legion 2 minutes earlier? That would have been really useful, Dread Legion, to deal with the people outside Maris. There's Agathon Legatus, I'm charging him down. Except he's in Relic Keep, so we're going to have to deal with this. We're going to have to help with Kairos Ducks. This is not going very well. This is... I feel like the tide has turned against us, not necessarily just with the Empire, but just in general. Let's see if we can get a better map for this. This is more like it. Well, it's certainly a bit better. Infantry here. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see if we can get one more map, which is better. I don't want something too flat. This will do. We'll have to make this work. No, I'm not willing to deal with this. Okay, we'll do this. This is fine. Infantry there, archers there. Don't like. I really feel like the Empire should not have as many troops as they do, given they only have 3 castles between them. Well, 4 castles now. But I'm not really sure what's sustaining their income or their troop count, to be honest. Which is why I'm a little frustrated by it. But hey ho, we'll make this work. Or hopefully we'll make it work. Got a bigger cavalry contingent this time, but our archers is being diluted with just some levy hunters, which is less fun. But oh well. Fodder, you can charge, I guess. Off you go, lad. We'll send Jeff into combat. Jeff the farmer. And if Jeff the farmer survives, well, he gets a promotion. I could shoot him and kill him right here, but let's not do that. There's a lot of Shadow Legion Centurions, which I'm kind of scared about. Go on, Jeff, you got this. Jeff survived. Good. Right, cavalry charge. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of Shadow Legion Centurions. Guys, I'm your Grand Master, go away. There should be that would be something which would be really cool as a quest. It'd be like, well, you know, I'm your kind of Grand Master, you shouldn't be attacking me. And of course we're just going to let Kairos Ducks go, which I'm not thrilled by, but again we want him on side, because you can see how good quality his army is. So that's again something we have to let him go for, and I'm annoyed that Livius Ducks managed to kind of run away almost straight away after we took him prisoner. It's very unfortunate. I don't want to be killing these Shadow Legion Centurions, but I don't have a choice. I'm sure the previous Grand Master would not approve of killing other members of the Order. I'm going to try to charge down these crossbowmen. If possible. At least keep them busy. We'll try to. But I'm acutely aware that some more troops will be coming in shortly. Knock you out. Oh, I should have kept my shield out. That's annoying. How many more Shadow Legion Centurions coming in? Still quite a few of you. I feel like we're going to need to go get another mercenary band. Because I don't think we're keeping up, but the problem is it just costs so much money. Well, I suppose as long as we take 1 or 2 lords a week, we can keep up with it. That would be okay. It's a struggle, I don't know. It's definitely a concern that we're not doing as well as we perhaps would otherwise do. Right, we're about halfway through this fight, and things are going okay, but I'm going to pull back and then push in again, because we can then just use our range to our advantage, the hill to our advantage. It might mean we don't take Karlstuck's prisoner, but we're looking to let him go anyway, so it's probably not a huge problem. But if we do get a mercenary band, we're going to need some money from somewhere. We might just need to stop upgrading our Wyvern troops for now. We may not have the money to do so, especially if we go into a prolonged, long fight against the Empire. We just may not be ready for it overall. I do hope Karlstuck has lots of prisoners though, just for our vassal lords to take. I mean, at this point we've also dealt with nearly all the Shadow Legion troops here, which is good because it means that the cavalry that is remaining is nowhere near as strong as the Shadow Legion troops were. Just do some shots from a distance. And this time my range is telling. Cavalry charge. We'll take out whoever we can. Infantry can now charge as well. Take that Huskal, or at least try to do some damage to him. Man, still can easily just get knocked out by one crossbow bolt. But we were charging down the archer line, so, you know, I suppose that's fair enough. I don't think Anson will mind by the loss of his castles. We will need to get him something back though. This time we probably don't need to give him both castle and village. We might just give him village, although it does mean he no longer has his Phoenix Risen troops, which is sad. All the Phoenix Risens are the Knights of the Phoenix. Because it just makes his otherwise unremarkable army have a bit more quality to it. We could definitely do with a couple of defections from other factions, but we don't quite have the quality left. We don't have the kind of security that a lot of the lords want at the moment. I really need Agathon Legatus inside though, and then I might give him Maras if we can bring him over to our side. And there's a few more troops here, but hopefully nothing we can't handle. I think most of it is Serain's troops, who is not very good. Anyway. This is probably their last reinforcing wave, and it's mostly just going to be these archers grouped back here. Loss of a Silver Mist Ranger is annoying, but so be it. The Empire Cavalry is at least keeping these archers busy. We could definitely do with getting a few more troops over in this area. Here we go. We're starting to kind of catch up to these archers now, which is good. But yeah, I'm a little bemused as to how the Empire is funding not only their troops but their money, because they only have very few castles. I'm pretty sure Maris Imperator, the kind of monarch of the Baccus Empire, has actually taken over pretty much all the remaining land. So I don't know where Karlstuck is getting 400 troops from, but I can't remember the exact mechanics of how it works in this game, to be honest. I know that, you know, land and money and wealth do play a part. There we go, good kill. Oh, right in the back of the head. Goodness me. Right. Lord Anson is happy about us. Karlstuck's managed to escape. So be it. Take all this as much as we can. He didn't have any prisoners, which is unfortunate. 2 bladesmen. Agathon Legatus is inside here. we could take Reliqueep, but then we're just inviting problems to ourselves. We don't want to do that. Right, over here, let's sell all these bits. Pick up any mercenaries we can. We'll see if we can retake Maras. I'd like the Empire to struggle a little bit more than they are. We're going to take some of that back. Sell some of it here. Could definitely do with a bit more food, that's for sure. There's only some grain there. Visit the tavern. See if they have anything useful for me. Ordis. You have maiden scouts. I'll take them. It's better than nothing. Let's try retake Maras if we can. Unless it's heavily fortified. 275, we can take that. We just need to do it quickly, please. Lord Cassian we want to deal with. Well, I was about to say before he gets inside, but so be it. We'll have to deal with him in there. They're all just going inside. Fine, we'll have to deal with Antonius outside. You're cooperative. Oh, I would really like for you to come over to us. If we'd managed to deal with Cassian before he went inside, that would have been a lot better. But hey ho. Gotta watch out for Antonius. He does have the Shadow Wolf troops who can be annoying. Both the sergeants and the knights can be pretty powerful. I don't personally like them because they're mostly shock melee troops, which I don't find particularly useful. So I'm hoping that's why I'm putting my range as far back as possible to give us as much time to attack their range before they arrive. Doesn't look like they're going to charge in, so we'll send in someone as a scout. You there, sir. You can go in. Pendor Mountain Man arms, you're not going to be very good. No, Phoenix troop, come back. Fine. Those two will go in. Infantry just move forward a little bit. To give the archers as much firing room as possible. I'm happy just to have a white peace with the Empire, but I would like to I would love to try retake Origar Castle. I don't think it's going to work because Origar Castle is weirdly very well defended and is a real pain of a castle to deal with. So we probably need like the Marleon Banneret or something to be able to realistically have a good go at taking that castle on again. And I'm just aware there's a lot of Empire troops around. Or a lot of Empire lords with a lot of troops, which is concerning. Take that horse. As best we can anyway. That will be his lordship, Lord Antonius there. He's dead now. I do like the way Lord Antonius looks, so we will let him go because, again, eventually we'll be able to get these Shadow Wolf troops on our side, which will be very useful. Haven't seen any of them yet, but they should be here. Maybe he doesn't have them. Maybe he did originally when he had his castle still, I'm not sure. Let's not stand so close to all the impressive legionnaires with their throwing weapons. Feels like a bad idea inherently. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's alright. Oh well, we've dealt with the kind of majority of the issues here. Now we can just charge in. Although I would like our cavalry to charge the crossbowmen if possible. So I'm going to get my cavalry to hold that position if possible. Because those crossbowmen will be the real concern for us. And cavalry can now charge. I just want to keep these crossbowmen busy, if possible. I think Lord Antonio said about 200 troops inside. Problem is, we're not getting any prisoners from these guys, and so it's hard for our vassal lords to replenish their troops quickly. I still want to try to take on Maras straight after this, but it might prove too troublesome at the moment because we don't have all our lords with us. I don't know where the rest of the lords are. Huithril, Dirin, Borodis, Donovan. Can really do with them out on campaign, that's for sure. I could, I suppose, make someone like Lord Roland Marshal, and then we could act as two separate forces. But I'm not sure everyone would follow him. And often, marshals just hang around, just raiding villages, which isn't very useful in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it's useful, but it's not the same as taking over castles. Probably eventually we can actually take over castles ourselves. Something like Maris we can probably take over by ourselves. But it's always useful to have a few extra troops hanging about, for sure. Maris will probably just give back to Lord Anson straight away, because we'll want him to get troops back inside as soon as possible. Although we will try to keep the village for someone else. For now, we'll try to keep the village for ourselves, just maybe a little bit of money. And then, if we manage to get Agathon Legatus over to our side, he can have that village until we find a castle we can give him, or even sometimes give Agathon Legatus a town because he's just so strong, and I want him to have as much strength as possible. But we're not at the stage where we're giving any towns out because we don't have any towns anymore once we lost Sarleon. But we are managing to now deal with the majority of the troops, which is good. Ah, Snake Armsman. You were the bane of my life during the early part of this campaign, and now you barely bother me, because I feel like we've got much bigger concerns. This is one problem I have with these these heavy horse archers. They're pretty good at bowmen. It's just their horses are they're just quite weak in general, and they're not really worth it, I find. But there we go. Antonius dealt with. You're free to go, just please don't go inside Maris because I'm about to besiege it. We can definitely afford a mercenary group, but I don't want to spend the time going over that and getting it. 199, we're going 375, can we take 375 on? I think we probably can. I'd like one other lord here with us. Oh, Roland's gone home, that's annoying. Do we think we can take it? We're going to try. Lord Cassian is here. Let's try it. It's going to be a tough one, I think. Everyone charge, archers up here, please. Oh, and we're knocked out already. Great start. Absolutely wonderful start. Archers, still hold here, please. I want you to stay up there and shoot. But we've got decent archers, let's use them effectively. God, that's a terrifying swarm of soldiers to deal with. We will pull back if we need to, but I would really like to retake Maris, if possible. I think they've got 375 in here. Hopefully Eustace Stux hasn't turned up yet to protect his castle. We'll have to see. I'm just hoping that our archers can be useful here. I'm just going to get them to stand a bit close together, because I want them to, not too close, but I want them to be able to keep shooting effectively. Ooh, it's going to be close, that's for sure. I'm just hoping once we deal with the initial few waves here, I mean, even if we just knock these guys down and get them ready to attack again, that wouldn't be a terrible thing. Even if our lords depart after this, they'll have helped with this initial siege, and we might be able to finish it off afterwards, just with our remaining troops. We'll have to see. $84 dead on their behalf. Eventually our archers will run out of ammo, that's my only concern as well. But for the time being, they might be okay. Archers move forward just a little bit, please. Just so you're just over that hill. And you can probably shoot a little bit easier. Right, as more troops come in, I think our archers will be able to do some good work here. I don't want to really incur the wrath of these archers over here just for the time being, although they are managing to shoot at some of these archers over on the side. So we'll get our archers to stand even closer, I think. I don't mount up, that's fine. Stand closer, please. Your enemies have arrived, but I think we're doing okay. They're 142 down. We do have some crossbows here, and some arquebusiers, so there will be some slower firing, which is good. We might need to do this as a double wave siege, we'll have to see. But of course, we'll have to take 8 hours to repair and replenish our siege weapons, so that could unfortunately spell the end for us if more Empire Lords decide to turn up. These archers down here aren't doing much. So just stand closer, please, as much as you can. It is going to make you an easier target for their troops, but I want to be able to keep firing as best possible. And these troops down here on the left and right aren't doing as much as they should. And we want to try not be shot by these guys over here as much as possible. Oh, look at that guy, he fell off the edge. And also, the majority of their range troops aren't here, they're further back in the castle. So this is actually working in our favour somewhat. Mostly just legionnaires here. I don't think there's any high quality troops here. Obviously there are the Phoenix troops. Those are probably the only ones which are still a real concern for us. They're at 181. There could have been another lord who came back here though, possibly Lord Antonius came back here, so that's something we're going to have to bear in mind. New reinforcements arrive, good, that's probably a few more archers for us. And a few more melee troops. I mean, they're not going to. The melee troops won't survive very long, but they'll keep them busy, I suppose. They're probably a little too close together, actually. So archers just spread out slightly, please. You're probably a little too close together. You're probably somewhat blocking each other's shots. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't really want to charge up that hill or up this ladder with our archers, because I think they'll struggle against the legionnaires up there. But range-wise, we're out of range of their throwing weapons. We're not out of range of their crossbows, but the majority of their crossbows aren't really that close to us. Oh, it looks like they're charging down. They might be charging down towards us. That's interesting. I actually don't mind that. It's probably easier to shoot them there. And it's probably actually easier to deal with them in small amounts in terms of melee, so I don't mind that to an extent. I don't mind them charging. I mean, they will still be better in melee than our archers, but we'll manage. Looks like the majority of them are going to start charging now. But we also have our own reinforcements arriving, which is good. They can probably protect our archers for the time being. But again, this ladder they'll never go down because they can't work out how to jump over it. Look how many arrows are here, that's like a pincushion. But they can charge down this one here. New enemies have arrived. They might have one more reinforcement wave in them, I would think. Maybe two. What we'll do, we'll retake Maris here. Straight away we'll go and give it to Anson, and we'll keep the village for ourselves, and we'll also get a mercenary band to try retake Oregon Castle when the time is right. I think that would be a wise decision. Reinforcements have arrived. Oh, it's not many though. Yeah, I definitely don't want to push our archers in just yet. I'm hoping this will be their second to last reinforcement wave. This is probably our last reinforcement group. So I'm hoping that our archers can hold out. That will be their last group, I would think. If needs be, we'll pull back and then come back in, because a lot of our troops are just wounded, not dead. If we give them some rest, they'll be able to charge back in. My only concern is if another Empire Lord comes in, then that's a real problem for us. I just wish you guys had more ammo. Because very few of you have ammo left now. I think we might need to pull back and then charge in again, which is a real frustration. 12 hours. Oh boy, that's going to be tough. Run. The Dread Legion is here. That might actually help us out, to be honest. Send our lords home. If we can just recover, then we can push into Maras, get it done, and then run for our lives. Because the Dread Legion is here, which is good. I need the Dread Legion to keep the Empire busy, then... Oh, that's helpful. Right, go. I need to bring the Dread Legion towards the Empire, because that will keep them busy. Especially, I need to keep Eustace Dux out of Maris Castle. Definitely need to keep them busy overall. I need the Dread Legion to follow this Empire group and keep them busy. I basically need them not to attack me. Just stop chasing me, chase the Empire. Can I besiege this in 12 hours? 10 hours? Nope. Who's that? Lord Cassian, you're mine. Sorry, but you need to die. I can't let you go back inside. Oh, we were so close to taking it. We just didn't have... If we had one more Lord with us, that would have been manageable. Well, we could still maybe manage it. It's just a question of timings, and we keep on being interrupted, unfortunately. And I think all our engineers are knocked out at the moment as well. Sorry, Lord Cassian. I know you're a friend, and eventually I want you on side, but I'm determined to take Maris Castle, especially with Eustace Dux being quite strong. But again, we might need to pull back, go get a mercenary band, and come back at another stage when it feels more reasonable to do so. We'll have to see. Right, he's going to escape. Oh no, he's free to go. Almost like Sir Kingdom, you're free to go, sir. Deal with you later. I can take the Phoenix Risens, that's fine, because they are a Knighthood Order troop. I can't take the rest, though. Looks like you just fought with Lord Anson, I would guess. Maiden Warriors. Written 9 Greatswords. $10 hours. I don't think we can make it in time. No, we most certainly cannot. If we could defeat the Dread Legion, we could have so many prisoners. Fine. We're going to have to pull back to White Stag, which is a real frustration. And get a mercenary band here. We need something else to help us here. Lethal Durin, where were you? You'd have been helpful before. Let's call the banners. Hopefully Lethal Durin will accompany us. Me and Lethal Durin by ourselves would probably manage, but let's get a mercenary band anyway. Hello there. Disease, give me someone from the Red Cross, please. On a baggage train. We could try and make peace with the Empire. I don't think they'll say yes. Hello there, Lord Anson. And Lady Borodis. Are you willing to come join us on campaign? How many troops have you guys got between you? Not much, goodness me. If we can get the Mardon Banneret, that might change things in our favour, or at least the Unicorn Knights. Mercenary Company, Mardon Banneret, yes please, 15,000 dinars, but they're so strong. For Queen Eowyn. Right, let's go. Okay, now we've got a decent band going. Let's go try retake Maras if we can. Hopefully, oh my god, hello. Wolven. Ah, Eldarin is here. Perfect timing. Wolven has been besieged. Don't think we need to really worry though. With Eldarin here, that should be okay. We're going to go take Maras while they're busy. Hello there, Eustace Stux. I don't really want to fight you, but we will. I don't know where our mercenary band's gone. I don't really want to... Fine, we're going to have to, I think. 383 versus 286. Let's see if we can find ourselves a better map to do this on. And then we'll push straight into Maris. I would have really liked the Mine on Banneret with us. I don't know where they've gone. They might. I think they ran away around Shieldstorm. Infantry hold here. Archers here. Cavalry just on the flank, please. Definitely. We're definitely on par with the Empire, but they've just got more lords. That's the only problem that I'm having, is they just physically have more troops. That's the real concern I have at the moment. I don't know where those archers are going. Infantry move forward a little bit. Yeah, they just have more lords, which is why we're struggling to keep up. And some of these lords are very powerful indeed, like Eustace Stux, so I didn't really want to fight, but if we're taking Maris Castle, we're going to need to. Okay, no, not all of you, just one of you. Lord Roland can go. Lord Roland can go and aggravate them, and then we should be okay. Lethal Durin isn't here, but Lethal Durin is around, so we'll be able to use his Noldor troops in the upcoming siege. All we have to do is defeat this force and hope that the Dread Legion is not nearby. And I'd really like my mercenary company back as well, because I've just spent 15,000 on them. I don't want them to die unnecessarily. Right, Lord Roland is about to be knocked out, I would think. Ooh, we got a shot off. Only 9 damage, bit better than nothing. Lord Roland is surviving longer than I thought he would. He would eventually be knocked out though, that's fine. There we go, but he did well by the looks of things. Take out your cow, take out your horse. Okay, we'll let them push in one slowly. Got to use our range advantage. That's the Lord. He's dressed all fancy. I recognise that. Let our range ring true. Take out your horse, good. No, leave me alone with your lance, please. Here come the majority of their infantry. Let's try to stay alive. Cavalry, follow me, please. We'll charge their archer line. Infantry will fight their infantry. Now, cavalry, you're still following me, which is good. And cavalry charge now. Take out this archer line. Some very loud. This very loud something outside. Some possibly a. I don't know, a bin lorry, but it's kind of the wrong time of day for it. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys. I apologise if it was. Right, how are we doing? Right, everyone back. Everyone back. Cavalry follow me. Let's pull back, because another wave is coming in. And again, we don't want to really be dealing with them until the right moment. Cavalry can charge though. Keep our archers firing in the meantime. Oh, nearly had you. Just missed. The enemies have arrived, but that's okay. Right, sorry about that. You had to miss the majority of that fight because there was a very loud machine or car or something outside. You probably heard a little bit of it earlier on in the recording, but I have had to cut some of that out because that was just extraordinarily loud. Things are still going well. We're losing a few troops. I just don't know where they're getting all their troops from, to be honest. Because I guess some of them might just be prisoner recruitment, because looking at the troops here, it looks like a very varied mix of troops. They might have defeated Justus Stux might have defeated a Nordor group, or maybe a Snakehold troop, or something along those lines. I'm not sure what else it could be. But as long as we don't come out of this too bad, and the Dread Legion aren't nearby, we're definitely going to push directly into Maras Castle. This is why I would appreciate it having a couple of weeks off between the different wars, because we could have maybe had a chance of defeating the Dread Legion, and that would have given our lords about 400 or 500 troops each, or at least made one of the lords very, very powerful. Because I would have hired a mercenary group, I would have got all my lords together, we would have taken the Dread Legion. It would have been tough, and probably our lords would have run away, but hopefully it would have still worked in our favour. It would also just been nice to get a bit more money, do a few more tournaments, but needs must, we're at war with the Empire now. I think we're pretty much going to be consistently at war, so we need to find some way to keep pushing. We've helped out Lord Roland. You are Marshal, you're free to go, because you're not going to like us taking your castle. So we have to do this quickly. Take all these troops and push directly into Maras ASAP. 10 hours. I need to hold for 10 hours. Ah, here's our mercenary group. Excellent. 4 hours left. If we take this without a fight, that would be even better, actually. Oh, and we've got a war party. Excellent. Even better. Would you surrender? No. Well then, we're going in. We've got lethal deer, we've got the banner right here. We'll be fine. Everyone charge except for the archers who need to hold here. But this shouldn't be too much of a trouble to retake this. And then we'll go give this to Anson, because I don't think he has any land at the moment. We can even give one of the just to Tarvel the Fae, our husband, because he doesn't have any land either. But he doesn't need land, because he's our husband. He's willing to fight beside us anyway. Oh, get out of the way, man. We'll just keep firing until we inevitably get a shot. It's better to be aggressive and doing something than not just being passive behind a hill. That doesn't serve purpose for anyone. We'll try to go after some of these crossbowmen over here. I don't think we'll struggle too much with this. There's only, what, 155 inside. We've already dealt with half of them. We'll let our archers charge now. because at this point it shouldn't be too bad to knock this out. Justus wouldn't like us because we took his castle, but we also let him go. But again, once the Empire inevitably does fall to the Dashar or Marlion or something, my hope is that a lot of the Empire will defect over to me, which is why I'm letting them all go. Because I want those defections on my side, really. It's important that we get as many defections to the Empire as possible, that they don't go to the Dashar or to someone else. Let's use this building to protect from those crossbowmen on the right hand side. I see you shooting at me. Or attempting to shoot at me, I should say. Just keep on shooting. Maris Castle is pretty much won now. It may well be retaken soon, but at least we managed to push the Empire back a little bit in this episode. These archers are blocking each other off. That's fine, there's only a few crossbowmen left at this point. I don't think I've got any more range, any more arrows here. There's some arrows, that'll do. See if we can get a few more bits of experience for ourselves. Nope, but we did manage to do well. Excellent. 7 renown. Take what we can here. We can take the Phoenix Risens, we'll leave the rest for our lords. I'm going to defer appointment. It is just Anson that still needs a property. I don't think he's actually concerned about having one. Right. Can we make it over to White Stag and back? It's a bit of a distance, we'll have to see. How quickly can we do this? Into White Stag, very quickly. I think you've got a problem. Yes, you do. Refugee problem. Here's 800 dinars. I can't really afford to get any more noblemen or also improve my Wyvern Wardens at the moment. You guys are still using the crappy shields. Maybe we can afford to give our knights the Wyverns throwing weapons. Thrown weapons, there we go. War darts, darts, axes. None of these are spectacular. We'll give them some throwing axes for the time being. It's not the kind of throwing weapon I would really like, but it's better than nothing. Actually, we'll give them kind of... I was supposed to say javelins, they're war darts, but they'll do the same job. Because that's cheap and we can afford to do that, that's fine. And they're Bodis. Maris Castle is going to go back to Lord Anson, as it did before. And I'll make myself Lord of Pendor, because then I can give that to someone last minute, that's fine. Well, we've retaken Maris. Do we think we can take Orogar as well? Maybe. Got the Wyvern War Party here with us, who will now be slightly less useless than they were before. But they do kind of do their own things sometimes as well. And we've got the Marlion Banneret with us. It may be feasible for us to take Orogar Castle, actually. And we've got rain in the area, which is good. I do need those... Okay, the Wyvern War Party... Run to Maris! Run to Maris! Oh, okay, can we bait some of them into attacking us, I wonder? Oh, we might be able to deal with Baccus Imperator. That would knock out some of their strength. Okay, we've got the Marlion Banneret with us, that's good. We're going to leave now, because I want to pause the episode there. Next time, can we hold out Maris Castle? Probably not. But we'll do what we can to deal with some of these troops. If we can get Agathon Legatus as a prisoner, we can give him Pagunda, and that would work in our favour. We've got a decent war force here with us. I don't think the Wyvern War Party is here with us, but everyone else is. We'll have to see how things go. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.